getting ready for a road trip, going to a writer's retreat. I have clothes, toiletries, and I think that's all that's in this bag. An extra pair of shoes for walking. This is an insulated bag and it has some snacks as well as some stuff that I plan to cook with while I'm there because we do not eat out during the epidemic. Plus, we take turns cooking. Then over here, I have, of course, my planner bag because you can't go anywhere without it. Has my writing notebook, my journaling planner, my HB90 planner, some stickers, my personal journal, all kinds of little, this is just mostly for looks because they're all pink. Let's see, and then some pins on that side. And then over here is my laptop, my iPad, and the charging cables for that. So yeah, that's what I'm taking. We are going to be there for, I think, 4 days. Over here in the back seat, I have some gifts for the writer that I'm going to be with. And my husband was so cute. He bought us a bubble ticket. So really excited to be using that while we're there. And then over here is just extra snacks for the road. And of course, cannot go on a road trip without Cheetos Puffs. Okay, so this is the first video. I'm going to be putting this all together as we progress through the week. And yeah, I'm so excited. Gonna get some writing done, y'all. Gotta get some writing done. So we're heading on our way. One of the biggest cities that we have to drive through to get to where my friend's cabin is through Atlanta. And I love Atlanta. I just get so much of a energy from the city. I don't want to live in the city, in the big city. I grew up in a bigger city, but it's always so much fun to drive through the city. To me anyway. In this case, I wasn't driving, I was a passenger, so it's even more enjoyable. So as we head to the mountains, I just wanted to let you guys know what my state of mind was. So my main thing was to finish a current work in progress, which meant that I needed to write it at least 10,000 words, if not 12,000 to finish it. And then hopefully have time to do a 10,000 word novelette that I had to do for another. Both of them are for, for 2 anthologies, box sets for the Christmas time. Now then, this is a quite contrast part of the drive. After we left the city and we headed up another couple interstates, we ended up in the country. And you can see quite the contrast to the first part of the drive. And this is as we're heading up into not the higher mountains, but more of the bottom part of the mountains of Georgia. So yeah, so this place is north of Atlanta. We got to her parents' house, which is like amazingly beautiful cabin, and I will do a little bit of a walkthrough to it as I tell you how I did on my writing. So this, I'm talking now after the retreat, and I'm back home. So we arrived at the cabin, and as you can see right about here, I am walking into what will be my room for the next 4 days. Put my bag in there, and it's a very spacious room. I have plenty of room to spread out. All I have is that one bag, though. I pack very lightly because all I'm going to do is wear casual clothes and relax. The first floor, which is the bottom floor, really has the living space, plenty of places to write, a deck outside, which Georgia in July is crazy hot, so did not go out there. So yeah, but anyway, if you come here during the fall, I imagine, which we plan to do, will be perfect time to sit outside and write. They are definitely retiring in style because this is her father's place where they're going to retire. I just thought, wow, it's so beautiful. So, yes, and then after, if I finished, I'm just showing you how plush the carpet is. And whoever built this did not spare any expenses, let me tell you. So, yes, I sat up in the dining room, and that's where I perched my butt for the next 4 days, and I got the 12,000 words done and finished the one story. Then I also finished the novelette story, which turned out to be so good. I can't wait for people to read it. It's so good. It's a short 10,000 word novel, and it's such a good story. And so here I am going up the stairs into what is the main living area. You can see my bag there. And this part is where we spent the whole time, really. There's the table where we wrote, and then the upper deck, which is screened in to keep the skeeters out, and there's a grill and everything. Very nice. Everything is very well decorated, serene, perfect place for writing and not worrying. No. Okay, so now we're going to go back to the video where I talk about what I'm doing as I'm walking around and hopefully not making you guys too dizzy. The area where I write while I'm here, and I have, of course, my writing notebook here, my HB90 planner where I keep daily track of what I'm doing, my word count, things to do, etc. My laptop, this is where I do all my writing. And this is just some pens here. And yeah, I have pretty much a space where I can just write, and then my friend, she writes over there. And all her stuff is over there. And this is another thing I brought with me. I brought my little planner bag. In it I have some highlighters, sticker books, and my little to-do pad. I have my journal, and then my journaling planner that I just started journaling in. This little bag here keeps all my charger cords. I have a little case here with some highlighters and washi, stuff like that. That's just my pill case because I'm old. And then this is my laptop bag where I put my iPad and my laptop in, and their cords. So pretty much that's all I need to bring with me. My purse is hanging there. We open all the windows. We have a nice view of the woods. This is a really amazing cabin, by the way. Her parents are retiring here, so yeah, this is my little space where let's see, so far I have written in 2 days, well 3 days, about 15,000 words in 3 days, maybe a little more. So just to give you guys a quick look at the spot where I did my writing. I'm gonna go for a walk as I talk to you guys about a writer's retreat, mainly because I don't want to show you guys my unmade up pajama face. If you want to know what I look like right now, yes. So the way that we plan writer's retreats mainly is that we pick a location. Now this is we're lucky enough that my friend's parents own this beautiful cabin home in the mountains of Georgia, and so normally we pick a place where we can, sleep comfortably. There's a place to sit down and write. There are calm surroundings with nothing to distract us. No, stores and lots of things like that. There is a creek down here. So we either meet at a mountain place. We've done the mountains 1, 2, this is the 3rd time. And we've done the beach around 4 times. So that if, we decide to take an afternoon and walk to the beach or walk to somewhere, it'll be nice to do that. So then each writer sets their hours. We bring in my case, I brought my writer's notebook. I brought my laptop. I brought pictures, in my writer's notebook. I have pretty much an outline and a plan for what I'm going to do. I usually plan for between 6,000 and 7,000 words a day, although I must admit that yesterday I fell a little short. We didn't get here till 4. By the time we got settled and everything, then had to kind of call it a day, which is kind of funny because I was just so tired so early, and then because I am usually a night owl and I fell asleep early, I woke up super early and couldn't go back to sleep, so now my sleep pattern is messed up. All right, should I try to go down these stairs? Show you guys down by this. Maybe we could see the creek. So, although most of the time we sit there and we have chat time, we have brainstorming time, we spend about an hour helping brainstormed a series for one of my writer friend. Then you can we spent time discussing how to get myself out of a predicament with the series, because I have a series that I'm writing, and oh, I thought I saw something. I have a series that I'm writing that I kind of written myself into a corner, and so we brainstormed that. And then once we do that, we take a break and go back to, once again, writing, setting. I do sprints. We don't do sprints together, although we have done that because in the past. That's something we can do. But usually just being another writer and sitting there and everybody tapping on their keyboards with the silence of the surroundings is nice. So, don't know if you can see the creek, but it's right there. And you can hear the water. That's so peaceful. It's hot out here, but there's still a little bit of a breeze and the humidity is not too bad. So the main thing is, yes, to find a peaceful location, go with writer friends, spend time together, help brainstorm, do sprints, write, without the distractions of the house, the children, the pets, the chores, and things like that. So yes, I'm gonna sit down in this bench right here and talk to you guys a little bit. Let me see. So I finished writing a novella here. So it took me a day and a half, which at home I know it would have taken me much longer. And then today I outlined another short novelette, and I'm gonna write that today and tomorrow and get it done before we leave. And then once I get back home, I already have sat down and done my writing schedule so that I can start doing that. And then I have another writing retreat in August. That one's going to be at the beach and not the mountains. And there is where I will start my new long story, or finish another longer book. So by the end of August, I will be ahead of the game and have almost everything done for the year, except for one book that will be due in January. So that is the beauty of these retreats. So yeah, get a VRBO, even if you go for a couple days by yourself or invite a friend, as long as they promise to keep quiet and do their own thing and take some writing time. I recommend a writing retreat for everybody because, believe me, you get a lot of work done. Hope this video finds you guys well and you enjoyed the scenery. Bye.